How are you guys doing? I'm Jaren, and I will be showing you today how to play Sweetly Broken by Jeremy Riddle. Next Thing by Taylor, the best guitars made. No offense to those who don't know one. Sweetly Broken. I capoed it at second. I do funky things like this. I went ahead and cut my capo to give like a drop D action, so I could leave the E string open. On some of the chords, it just gives a little better bass. Some funky things that I do. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and play a verse in the chorus through one time, and so you can get a feel of how I play it, how I palm and strum, some of the things that Jeremy does. And then we'll go from there, and I'll show you how to do that. We'll go through chorus, bridge, chorus, verse, so on and so forth. Here we go.
I cling, of its suffering I do drink, of its work I do sing. On in my Savior, both bruised and crushed, showed that God is love, and God is just. And at the cross you beckon me, you draw me gently to my knees, and I am lost for words, so lost in love. I'm sweetly broken, holy surrender.
Alright, we start off, and which I'm going to call an A, but since it's capoed, I'm pretty sure it's a B. Like I said, I'm not sure. And my strumming, most of you know how to palm or to mute. That's pretty much what I'm doing. I'm coming down, since we're playing this, we want to come down on the A string, and we're coming back up on the G string, so it sounds like this. And that's the same through all verses. That's what Jeremy does, or you guys can play around with it if you want. That's how I play it. You go to your E, or which is actually going to be an F sharp minor, I believe. And then this is a G sharp minor. Go to your D, which is actually an E, and then you have your drop D E string. So like I said, I have no clue, but that's where the drop D comes into place when you play that E chord there, or the D chord. It just kind of gives it a little more bass, so I kind of like that. So the verse goes like that. You play your B, your F sharp minor, G sharp minor, and then your E, and then the verse, I kind of build it up and let off the palm a little bit. As I strum each time, I let off a little more. Then once you get into the chorus, you should be at a full strum. So it should sound kind of like. Chorus, it's just a little reverse. Instead of going to the F sharp minor, you go from the B, your G sharp minor, then the F sharp minor, and then your E. So on the F sharp minor, I don't know if you guys can see my hands that well, but I'm taking my ring and my pinky and I'm putting them on the E and D strings right here. 1, 2, 3, 4 up from the capo. And then my pointer finger is going on the G string here. And my thumb is doing the E string, which is the G sharp minor, the bass chord. And the bridge, he plays after the second chorus, I believe. And then that's where you play your B, which is actually a C sharp minor, excuse me, since you're capoed. Which is, and then your E. Back to the C sharp minor. F sharp minor. So it sounds like this.
Though on the cross I must confess, I wondrous your redeeming love, and how great is your faithfulness. At the cross you...
And then you go back into the chorus. So I will put it together real quick. I'll play through, and if you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, any way I can help you, post a comment, and I'll try and answer it. All right.
To the cross I look, and to the cross I cling. Of its suffering I do drink, of its work I do sing. For on it my Savior, both bruised and crushed, showed that God is love, and God is just. Priceless gift, undeserved life have I been given through Christ crucified. You called me out of death, you called me into life. Under your wrath, through the cross my knees and I am lost for words, so lost in love.